Thank you for holding me accountable. We are live, and I am in my piano PJs and still haven't found my summer PJs. I don't know where they went, but I am. This is one of these days that if I weren't scheduled to do this, I wouldn't be at the piano right now. So I thank you for holding me accountable, and haven't even done my warm up. I did take a shower, I'll tell you that though. But I haven't done my warm up, so I am actually going to warm up with some Chopin. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button on the YouTube, my YouTube channel, and you'll be notified when I go live in future events. I am planning an all Chopin recital on YouTube Live at the end of July, so this will be on Sunday, July 28th at 5 California, 5 Pacific time, 8 Eastern. And so everything I do in my practicing in my pajamas until then is going to be preparing for that. And hi, Adam. So nice to see you again. Let me know if you're using this time to do your own practicing. That's perfectly fine. It's a great way to get practicing done. So this is going to be short. I've got a medical appointment to do, and I've got to get dressed for that. But I'm going to actually warm up with Chopin. I don't usually do that, but I'm going to warm up with the opening section, probably the closing section of the E major etude. And then I'm going to be reviewing some music that I know, but I'm also going to be testing out some things I haven't touched in years and years and maybe decades, and just see where it lies and see if that's going to fit into this program or not. So starting with my warm-up. So if you're new here, I warm up with my heart first, not my fingers. And so after I warm up with my heart, then I go into scales and hand and journey and all the things. And I'll do just kind of a little bit of that today. Hi, Greg. Nice to see you too. I was late also, so you're not late. Don't worry about it. Excuse me for one moment. So I need to open. It's hot. I'm going to open the windows more. Can you, while I'm gone, tell me in the chat what music you're working on? Put in the comments. Thanks. So I am going to go into. I'm going to be in Chopin Ages for a little bit, warming up with under tempo and under dynamics with some that I know and others that the revolutionary and the F minor that I know well, and then the ocean etude that I haven't looked at in a really, really decades probably. So if you're new here and Cactus, welcome. You just came to listen. And I do a lot of under tempo, slightly under dynamics. So I still have dynamics, but I don't get, like, if it's fortissimo, it goes to forte. If it's forte, it goes to mezzo forte. And I just go everything a little under. It kind of exposes the parts that need work on. So now I'm going to go into the Ocean Etude. I used to play this a lot in high school, but it's been a lot of years. And I just noticed it's a lot of people playing this on Instagram. And I was like, I'm going to try this again. So give me 1 second. This is my life. This is my Chopin Etude score from so long ago. Let's see if I can get it all together. 18. The Winter Wind, which I also used to play a lot. And here's got it. Okay, so now I got all the pages together. My Chopin Etudes, an old Henley score that's lasted for decades. If you play any of the Chopin Etudes, put in the comments which ones you play, or the most recent one you worked on, maybe. A second to describe what I'm doing. It's very, very subtle. Adam is in my Piano Ninja Tricksters Club, so he knows the term quick reflex motion. Cliff notes to my own term, quick reflex motion. You're developing a quick reflex by playing slowly but moving fast. So just going from C minor to C minor. So I'm doing that just instinctively. It's like breathing to me. I don't think about it anymore because it's such a habit. But each one of these, I will, if I decide to relearn this, I will go through in chords, but for right now, I'm really focusing on as soon as I get done with one position, my hand is not slowly moving to the next one, it's quickly moving. It's really subtle, but I think you'll notice when you watch me do this. That was a little bit of a test to see whether I can do this piece again or not. So if you're new to my audience, then you may not know I fell and broke my right hand so severely in 2017, needed 4 surgeries over 3 years. There's certain things that I can't reach, and I think grabbing notes are a little challenging for me. I can't quite straighten my pinky finger, my fifth finger. So I don't know. There's one section in here I don't know. So I'm gonna now practice this in solid chords. I'll probably have one other practice session of this and then decide whether I'm gonna include this in my program the last Sunday in July. All that to say, I always prioritize my hand health, and I really invite you to do the same. That's how I'm deciding whether I play this piece. Does it hurt my hand? My hand health is always number one priority. Couple little pieces tips if you it is a Adam, I agree, it's a really really fun piece to practice. If you play this piece, a couple of little things that I do. So I'm purposely, instead of playing this, I'm adding an octave. It just adds more sound in the bass where you really need it. And the last chord, that is really hard reach in my hand, and I don't want to risk missing that, so I'm going to leave out the G. So this is why I call my playing adaptive piano playing, and post post-injury, post-breaking my hand. And then the other section that I was working on for a little while, that's like there's two measures. I think I can do this piece. There's two measures that's really hard on my hand. So what I was experimenting doing is like, is there a different fingering that would be easier? There wasn't. So what I'm going to do is when I get to that section, I'm just going to make sure the left hand is louder. So it's just little adaptive things that I do because my motto is screw perfect, just make music, and I figure out a way that I can make music. So I am going to sign off. I have a PT appointment for my recovering fracture in my shoulder, which is doing really well, but I'm building strength in that. So I'm sure she'll give me some new exercises today for that. So thanks for joining me. If you don't have my focused practice list checklist yet, it is right here, Focus 20-minute practice checklist, lisaspector.com/practice. Recording my podcast that will be out the wee hours of the early morning tonight on YouTube and also on your favorite podcast app. So thank you so much for listening, for subscribing. Appreciate you being here. And I will be back Friday for piano practice in PJs. Thanks. See you then.